Hello everyone and welcome to Poffology. Hope you're having a good Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I am going on a walk. I'm going to go to the garage and get some Lick ice cream. I just want to scoop. I want to try one of their interesting flavors. So hopefully they're open still. It is 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock and it's still pretty sunny. It was rainy though today. Most of today until just the past maybe hour, it's been pretty rainy all day. So, you know, rainy days are good for the most part, but when it's raining all day, it was like dark and rainy, so I kind of felt tired most of today. But yeah, so that's where I'm going. I'm gonna go to Lick and try some of their interesting ice cream. And that's all. Today I mainly just worked, and yeah, that's about it. Wednesdays are pretty busy, like I've said, probably like every Wednesday ever, but Wednesdays are busy. And tomorrow might be busy as well, but that's good. I had a good day, so now I'm going on a walk. I'll see you in just a second. Looking back at this footage, I realized I didn't do the greatest job at filming Lick or their flavors, but I'll put the flavors on the screen. They have tons of flavors. They alternate throughout the months. Everything from sweet corn to Earl Grey, which are not in this video, but hey, the ice cream's awesome. So I got my ice cream. It is spiced chocolate marshmallow ice cream. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I tasted it and it's super good. It is vegan, and I found it interesting that there is marshmallow in it. So, I mean, it's not marshmallow, but it's, you know, vegan marshmallow in it. And I really like it. It kind of reminds me of a chocolate gingerbread cookie made into an ice cream with some marshmallow. Or maybe something like a spiced hot chocolate. It's really good. And I was, you know, for it being vegan, I think it's awesome. Like if you gave this to me, I wouldn't know if it was vegan or not vegan. And the main reason I got vegan was because all the other flavors looked normal besides the gorgonzola ice cream. And I was not feeling that crazy about getting that. But I could do like a spiced chocolate, you know, something different. I do know they have this, sometimes they have this ice cream that's a green, I think, I might be wrong on this, but I think they have a green curry ice cream, or it's some sort of like curry flavored ice cream. So maybe next time I'll get that, but this right here from Lick is very, very good. And maybe I'll definitely probably give Emily some when I get home. I don't know if she's home yet, but I think she might be. If she's not home yet, she'll be home like in 30 minutes or so. But it's really beautiful. Let me show you the sky. I think it's a great, beautiful, almost dusk. The sun's going down, and I'm in front of the Bottle Works area. This is just a cool area, you know. I saw so many people with ice cream. Everyone that was leaving had ice cream. I guess, you know, it's a very popular place, and this area is just very popular to be in right now. So a lot of people here, I assume on conferences as well, or business or something, because there's a lot of business people around. So, well, this is a hotel, you know. But now I'm gonna go home, go back to the apartment. Later tonight, well, it is already later. It's already 8 something. Let's see. It's almost 8:30. So later tonight, I have a few documents that I have to read for class, and I'll read that and put up the vlog, and I think that's about it. So this spoon was made with plant starch. Pretty interesting. Plant starch. It's like potato starch, other starch, corn starch. I just find it so amazing that these marshmallows are vegan. I could not tell the difference. It tastes so much like the real thing, which I'm sure you can make marshmallow with chickpeas, right? Like chickpea water or something, and maybe some sugar. You know, I would imagine you would be able to whip up that chickpea water and it would turn into some form of a meringue. Is that how you make marshmallow? I don't even know how to make marshmallow. What if Marshmallow is vegan? It's not. I think he uses gelatin, right? So it is a great texture. It's very fascinating to me. Now, I probably won't be going vegan anytime soon, but it's always cool to learn about all the different types of foods you can make with just vegetables and fruit. So I was talking to my friend this week, Samuel, and he was telling me that his brother was in the Appalachian Mountains, or he was on the Appalachian Trail. And I just think that's so interesting. Is it called Appalachia Trail? You know what I mean? Where the Blue Mountains are. So he's on that trail, and I just think that's so interesting. He started in Georgia area, and he's working his way up through Maine. And he's already at Virginia, I think, which is pretty crazy. I think he started, in March, maybe. That's amazing. He's pretty young too. I think he's maybe 23 or 24, I would say, or 22. Maybe he's younger than that. He might be 22. So I was just thinking of him. Do any of you like to hike? I am not a fan of hiking at all, really, but I'll do it if I have to, Have any of you ever been on a long like hike or trail for multiple days at a time? I went one time when I was a lot younger, when I was in high school. I think my junior year, or going into my junior year, I was on the Appalachian Trail, and it was cool. We didn't hike, we didn't hike to different places and camp. We just camped in one location and we hiked around it. And I think the longest we walked was maybe 10 miles. I would say, but my friend's little brother, who's also my friend, the guy who's hiking, he was in my wedding as well. He hiked 30 miles recently in a day. So he just got up, hiked, all that ways, and that's crazy. In one day, 30 miles. And he went by himself, which is pretty dangerous, I would say, but I don't put it past him. I don't put it past him. So he met some people on the trail, and they've been hanging out and walking together. And that's cool. I remember, it's really interesting the people you meet when you're hiking. It's weird people. It can be like normal people, like that are just there for a week or a few days. They're just hiking, especially on the weekends. But there's some crazy people out there. I remember there was this guy named King Kiwi. And he just signed everything. So there's like booklets that are at different locations. And he, wrote a little diary or a little journal about his day and talked about that. I thought that was interesting to read his journals. We would go to different locations and he had written on that. And that was over 10 years ago. So all the different hikers' names. I do remember people writing in their journals about finding a treasure pack or a treasure chest type deal, or what is it called? Like magic chest. And it's a chest that has different snacks in it, different candy bars, stuff like that you would have to go into town to get, and people bury them throughout the trail. And so if you find one, it's like, it's an amazing present to get. We did not find one, but we read about it. So, but yeah, that was crazy. I would make my friends, because I hated hiking. I hated hiking so much. I would make my friends tell me stories. And at that point, I had not watched all of the Star Wars movies. I had seen maybe one or two here and there, but my friend was super into Star Wars. And he told me the whole Star Wars movie, like the whole plot one day of all the movies that had been created up to that point. And that was amazing. So he went through everything, explained everything while we were hiking, because that was the only way that I could stay focused to keep walking. So it was rough. I remember it being rough. So yeah, and I remember eating a lot of oatmeal and having coffee or instant coffee, even though I didn't drink coffee. And I remember looking forward to eating every single day because we were burning so many calories. So, but I also remember there being a waterfall, and so it was just me and my friends and one of my friends' dad, and he fell at the waterfall. Like we were crossing, it was a long rock that goes behind the waterfall, and it's really wet, and he fell on it. And I was thinking, dude, this guy is gonna fall off and die. But he didn't. He got back up. He got back up slowly. And I was like, what are we even doing up here? And it was a ledge that goes into, the waterfall. Stressful. But we went to a bunch of different cool waterfalls. We saw a lot of like scenery, like mountain stuff. We didn't take a shower for, a while. Actually, that would have been almost 10 years ago, 10 years ago this week, or 11 years ago this week, that we went on that trip. And I would have been in the woods right now. I remember when I was on that hiking trip, so I think it was a week or maybe a little bit longer than a week. And, we would hike multiple miles every day. And I think by maybe the fourth day, I could not stop thinking about Dairy Queen. And every morning I would wake up and be like, I need Dairy Queen. And I would talk to my friend Brad, I need Dairy Queen when we get back. And so I think we could drive at that point. And I just remember craving that so much, is some Dairy Queen and maybe a burger. So, but yeah, have you ever done that? I know I asked that already. Have you ever been on a long hiking trip where you had to pack a bunch of food? We had a backpack of food. It was probably like 40 pounds of food and a tent, tents and stuff. And man, I never want to do that again. No, thank you. And we had like iodine for our water because we didn't have like life straws or pumps or anything. So we had to bring, even though the water was more than likely like fine, we had to bring little iodine tablets that would purify the water so we wouldn't get sick. But I'm pretty sure the water was clean because we were pretty high up in the mountains. So, this is also crazy. We went to this area that presidents would meet at. It was some camp or something. I don't know what it was. It was like a secret camp that had been turned into I guess another secret type camp thing. I don't remember what it's called. Like they still use it today, not for presidents though. I think it's for some government officials. They have meetings there still, but we were able to go into it, and it's not super secret. I mean, you can rent it out, but I think you have to be something, I don't know. But we were there and it was really cool. It was closed, I think, to the general public that day. But they let us, go there. Nothing was open. We just walk through it. And while we were there was a bear in the trees and their cubs. And that bear jumped out of that tree. And I was thinking, this is a literal nightmare. And it started, I don't know, we were teenagers. So I think one of my friends walked towards it. And then at some point we just ran. And I know you're not supposed to run, but it chased us for 10 feet. I mean, we were far away. So maybe I would say probably 150 feet away. It jumped out of the tree, started running towards us just to scare us, and it didn't chase us after that because its cubs were up there crying. So we went the other way back into, I think, the camp area. So yeah, crazy. And we would have bears. I think there was a bear that went under my friend's hammock, and the dad had a gun in the hammock and who knows what would have happened, but the bear was just looking for food. So I didn't see the bear beside us in the tent, but I did see the bear that was in the trees, that jumped out of the trees. So, but yeah, you have to put your food up in a bear cage, and then, you lift it up and it goes up high into the sky where they can't get it. craziness. I'm glad I don't have to do that. So, and I do remember this guy bringing a flute, but it was like a wood flute. You know what I mean? Like one of those flutes, and he would play that in the woods. That was really fun. That was really cool. That was awesome. And my last memory with it was, I think on the last day, because I hated the food I was eating. That's one reason I don't like jambalaya really anymore, because I had so much rice-a-roni jambalaya. Where am I even going with this? I had a lot of rice-a-roni jambalaya, and I hated it so much, I just kind of stopped eating it. So I'd only really eat oatmeal and maybe some peanut butter and a tortilla. And just that would kind of be my main thing throughout the day, just eating that, like peanut butter, tortilla, and oatmeal. Well, by the last night we were there, I was so zapped of energy because we had walked so much. And as like when you're young, you're burning calories already really easily. But when you're young and you're wasting all that energy, like walking and not eating right, you get so tired. I remember the last night, the sun wasn't even down, but that guy was playing his flute or whatever. And I fell asleep probably at like 6. And I woke up the next morning at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. whenever we got ready to go. I remember that, falling asleep super duper fast. So yeah, that was a good trip. That was a good trip. How did I get on that topic? If you're still watching this, comment down below hiking. I've already asked you if you like hiking. If you could go anywhere on a hike, where would you go? Would you ever hike up Mount Kilimanjaro? I'm saying that wrong probably. Or would you ever go to a tall mountain and go hiking? So Emily's home. I gave her some of this ice cream. And man, that is so chocolatey. Emily does not like chocolate ice cream. So I got chocolate ice cream and I forgot she doesn't like chocolate ice cream. But that's fine. Like it does have a kick to it, and that also kind of threw her off. I didn't warn her. So it's kind of it's not that it's spicy. It's just has a ginger or clove or something. It has a kick at the end of it. So, but it's good. It is good. Yeah, it's great. So that's all for today. I talked a long time about that camping trip. Man, sorry about that. That's so funny. But now I'm going to post this video, get ready to go to bed, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. It might be I think it's going to be a great day. It might be a great day. It's going to be a great day. I hope you all have a good Wednesday night. Most of you will not see this probably tonight. Hope you all have a good Thursday day. And that's all I got for now. Was there anything else interesting that happened today? I don't think so. Nothing that I can think of. It was a very regular day. Is this the chapstick I made?
No.
Really? Oh, it smells so good though.
Well, I got pizza on the way home.
Oh, Emily got pizza on the way home from school. She got
I tried to go through the McDonald's drive-thru, but it was closed.
She tried to go through the McDonald's drive-thru, but it was closed, which is really surprising. That's surprising. She's sad about that. I do want to try, which I haven't had McDonald's in a very long time. I don't even know the last time I had it. Probably, I have no idea. No idea. I don't think I've had it this year, but I would love to try. I would really love to try the BTS chicken nugget meal just because I want to try the sauce. I still have some of the Szechuan sauce from years ago just stored away. Who knows? It might go up in value someday. No, I'm not keeping it for that reason. I'm just keeping it as a keepsake. It's just a fun thing to have around. A nice talking point. So, but Emily got pizza at Goodfellas. So Goodfellas is a place downtown. They serve giant pizza slices. So it's all right. I mean, It's just an iconic place to go to with the really big pizza slices and really big breadsticks. So, but that's what she got on her way home. I'm surprised they're opened. Yeah, that's interesting. And I'm surprised McDonald's was closed this early.
They said big sign that says drive-thru open, and then they had cones.
Oh, so the drive-thru was not open, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. So, okay, everyone. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. If no one's told you this today, you are loved, and this world's a better place because you are here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.